Hey, USA going crazy out here. Listen to this. Listen to this.
Use sonic weapon on Venezuelan troops. Reports shared by Levitt claims. By the way, this is not like a Caroline Levitt retweeted this, Rob. I don't know if you have it or not. This account from a Venezuelan security guard loyal to Nicolas Maduro is absolutely chilling, and it explains a lot about why the tone across Latin America suddenly changed. Security guard on the afternoon, on the day of the operation, we didn't hear anything come in. We were on guard, but suddenly all our radar systems shut down without any explanation. The next thing we saw were drones, a lot of drones flying over our positions. We didn't know how to react. So what happened next? How was the main attack? Security guard. After
You see, USA, I tell man all the time, people think, oh, USA can't talk to Russia. USA can't talk to China. Respectfully, bro, you don't know what you're talking about. You see, the USA, these men go on missions all throughout the world, you know, do what the fuck they want to do, bro. Bang, in Pakistan, do some helicopters across. Kill my man, take him, we're gone. We don't even tell the country, yeah? Boom, go into fucking Venezuela, El Salvador, Vietnam, Afghanistan, they've got the most experience in war, bro. And these lot get busy, special forces, all of that kind of shit. You know what I'm thinking now, though? The only people I can compare you can't compare no one to America. Let me just show you why you can't compare no one to America. Real quick. Let me just show you quick, yeah. This shows you the level of it, bro, yeah. Look. Top 10 countries that spend on military, yeah, go on, we'll put military. Watch this, bro. Hopefully they do the list. Oh, America, yeah. Sorry, bro. Let me just move myself, bro. Yeah, can you see all of this? Yeah. If you can't, I'm gonna read it out. Yeah. America spend £1 trillion a year, $1 trillion a year on military. $1 trillion a year on military. Yeah. Second, China. They only spend £350 million a year, bro. They're not talking to America. After that is Russia with £150 million, bro. America have got state of the art everything state of the art. And remember, they've got leading universities. Do you know what that means, bro? Leading university. It means in the world. It means, yeah, that these kids, yeah, the education they're getting, bro, yeah, they're knowing shit. They're coming up, these engineers and these building these quantum computers and all these fucking crazy kids doing mad shit, yeah. Bro, they're learning mad things and then they're fucking building these things, yeah. Where does it go to straight away? The US government, the US military, the innovators in technology, bro, the pioneers, you know. They're fucking smashing it, bro. Russia, you think America can't talk to Russia? And Russia have got Russia only spend 150 billion and America spend $1 trillion. That can speak to fucking 8 Russias, 7 Russias. Crazy. Germany, 88 billion. You know what? We're kind of up there, though. 81 billion, you know. What are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 6th, you know. That's not too bad, but we're not superpower, yeah. But anyway, why come on to that, yeah? Let's keep listening. Where was we? My bad. Ah, shit, I was just on the right thing as well. Here you go.
those drones that appeared, some helicopters arrived, but they were very few. I think barely 8 helicopters. From those helicopters, soldiers came down, but a very small number, maybe 20 men. But those men were technologically very advanced. They didn't look like anything we fought against before. And then the battle...
They didn't look like anything they fought against before. Oh my God, bro. These like hitting man with the supersonic rays, 3003 blasters, bro. You can't fuck with them. Oh my, you know, obviously, yeah, they're not morally right, America. We know what they do. We know what we do, yeah. But at least At least they're striving to be number one. You see, in the UK, nobody's striving to be number one. We're just proper liberals. We just want to be like, oh yeah, can we just get along, everybody, in peace, and just can we just cut through and be okay? Yeah, and that's okay. Yeah, but we ain't got the mentality over here. Everybody over here is not like we need to be number one. I'm talking about I'm talking about the standard that the government sets. It's always like, just give people more rights, more rights. Yeah, now you have rights. Now your dog has rights. Now that flower on the floor has rights. Now the floor has rights. It's like, oh my God, I get it. Yeah, it's good that we've got that, but can we just have some leadership mentality, please? Yeah, and these are just going in and doing fucking military missions all around. Yeah. But I think it's just mad, yeah, because now they got the talking, like this geezer say, bro, listen, they come through with the fucking the supersonic Ray 3000 blaster, yeah, and this guy shows you a bit of it back in the day. Wait there, sorry, bro.
Like something this reporter got hit with at Quantico in this piece from 2013.
2013, this one.
The military says the active denial system is not radioactive, it's not a microwave, and it's not a laser beam. It's instead a man-sized beam of millimeter waves that can be fired from up to 1,000 meters away that are designed to get the subject, whoever's standing on this X, really, really hot so that they move. And it's about 50 degrees out here right now, but I just felt like it was about 1,000, and
they just cooked him real quick. They probably sent a one little doop, and it just cooked him. That was 12 years ago. And the shit that they've got now, bro, they've got computers. They say they've got, they have got computers, what they say, are on and off at the same time. Bro, what the fuck does that even mean? The computers are on and off at the same time. These quantum computers, bro. The shit that they've got, bro. We all these UFOs. Yo, I see somewhere in the comments somewhere called me an NPC. What the fuck does that even mean? I hope it. And they're trying to say that, I don't believe in the conspiracy theories and all that. It's not that I don't believe in conspiracy theories, bro. I just don't believe there's a conspiracy theory around every corner. I swear down, an apple will fall on the floor in the White House and they'll be like, do you know what that symbolized? They let that apple fall off the table in the White House because when Adam bit the apple, or when the apple fell on Isaac Newton's head, it was all a lie. The earth's flat. That means, I mean, I'm just like, bro, I can't shut the fuck up, yeah. And yeah, about the fucking things as well, yeah, bro. What am I on about the conspiracy theories and shit? Yeah, obviously a lot of them are more America than us, though. You know, even though we dibble and dabble, yeah, America, their CIA program, they get busy, you know. But it's not moral. Obviously, they do a lot of shit what's immoral. But sometimes I think, is it for the love of the country? Can we have morals? Do they do this for the sake of us so we can have morals? Because, like I said before, it's hard to have morals when you're in poverty. You know, it's very hard, bro. So I wonder whether, because it's like a family. It's like if you're selling drugs to feed the family. The family can be at home and be morally right. Oh, you shouldn't sell drugs, or you shouldn't rob, because they're being fed. But they're being fed because the husband's doing that. It allows them to be morally right. The husband's allowing them to. You know what I mean, bro? But imagine if the husband doesn't do that shit and now they're broke. They're gonna be like, yo, we need to rob and get busy. And I promise you, you think he's civil, yeah? But if you take all of this shit away, yeah, how this system that we're in now, you'll realize how very uncivil you can be, bro. You'll be running around hitting man with the fucking 1003 blaster, bro.
I've never been inside a tub that somebody dropped a.
But yeah, there's a little recap on what's going on. So this is why the win in Venezuela, obviously for the oil, yeah. So boom, this is why they're saying the Venezuelan oil is so important. Let me put this on the boom.
A lot of them are down there, kind of Texas, Louisiana, on the coast. And here's the critical thing. These refineries are primarily set up for heavy oil, for taking that gloopy stuff and turning it into gasoline and all of the other different products.
Because you see, America's one of the biggest suppliers of oil, you know. They're smashing it, but they haven't got the right type of oils to keep these refineries going.
But here's where things get interesting. Remember that chart I showed you a moment ago, the one which showed kind of shale oil and how it kind of went through the roof? The oil that's generally produced with shale oil, the fracking oil, that comes out of the ground mostly in the light form. So it's the smoothie. It's sometimes actually even clear. It comes out of the ground clear rather than black. And that's the majority of American production right now. Shale oil tends to be light stuff. And actually, that's kind of going back 10 years. Look at where we are now. Look at those bars. It's gone down. Those years, even though America is producing just so much oil, more oil than it ever produced before, it still needs to suck in loads of oil from overseas. And the type of oil we're talking about, it used to be, it's mostly heavy crude. It used to be only 12% crude. And where does heavy crude come from? Well, here are some of the big countries where you find most of it. It's Canada and Venezuela. There's one other I'll come to in a second, which will...
The other one it comes to in a second is Russia. So they're the ones that are smashing it for the oil. But here, I think here it goes to show how, one of these, how, look, America's got more oil than anyone, but it's got that other bullshit type of oil that the oil that I think the oil's good, yeah, but it's not as good as the crude oil. You know what I mean? Venezuela. This is you see Jordan Peterson. I respect this person, bro. He's a highly intelligent, balanced person. You know what I mean? Nobody's perfect, but he has good insights on stuff, yeah. And he's saying the Venezuelan government, yeah, even though the oil was, you get me, man want the oil, yeah. He's saying that they was also in bed with the cartel because 80% of that country is in 80% of the country is in poverty. What the fuck, bro?
A variety of extremely serious allegations, the misuse of $1 trillion certainly being one of them.
And they must have got given $1 trillion or something, yeah. And the $1 trillion what they had, yeah, it went to like all these factions around South America, what are basically America's enemy. You know what I mean? And went to just a lot of corrupt officials, yeah. But it's like, bro, if you got an enemy on your doorstep, fuck him, innit? That's what it's like, innit? But you know what? I do like Trump, yeah, because he's not politically correct. And you see, being politically correct, it's a fucked up thing, you know, because it will take you from reality.
But then you also said, well, the Maduro government is in bed with the narco cartels. And see, I don't think people in North America exactly understand what that means or exactly how.
And what do you do, yeah? Imagine you're in charge of society, because we have to take different perspectives. Imagine you're in charge of society. You run America now. And another country is flooding your country with drugs, and it's just fucking up the healthcare system. It's fucking up the working class. It's fucking up. It's definitely fucking up the lower class. It's destroying communities. What do you do? Because that is happening to America, 100%, yeah. They are flooding the country. Everywhere throughout the world wants to get shit here and America because we're consumers of that shit, yeah. So what do you do if you're running the country? You say, bro, listen, if you carry on sending that shit, I'm going to blow your shit up, and I'm going to take your oil. So it's like, you know what I mean?
How nefarious those cartels are and what a danger they pose, well, to the stability of the entire Western Hemisphere. But then you also added to that the fact that Maduro is in cahoots with, well, Cuba, Iran, Russia.
And he's hooked up with all your enemies. Fuck that, bro. We gonna ride on them. Fuck that,
and then
bro.
Hezbollah.
I don't give a fuck who the fuck out there. Alright, you be on some old dog shit in the White House. They smoked your cousin right in front of you. You ain't gonna do shit.
And so this is a lot for people to...
It's mad, yeah, how you can compare like super international warfare to also street warfare, you know, because it's the same shit at the end of the day. And this is them going into Venezuela doing their thing. USA! US! You see me? I'm down with America, you know. I fuck with them, bro. They're big dogs in this shit, yeah, and they're with us. So it's like, bro, that's America's big bro. No, America's little big bro, because we founded these, like, you know what I mean? We founded them, bro. They're there because of us, yeah, but they didn't pay their taxes, the little bastards, yeah, so they get me, they fucked off and done their own thing, yeah, and then they went on to become what they become, big, massive superpower, yeah, so they're little big bro, yeah, but they're us, bro. They speak the same language as us, they've got the same culture as us, we do all the same, the basic, with the 53rd, bro, with the same shit, you know what I mean? We just different a bit. But yeah, man, USA, USA. No Americans died in this, you know. Don't you think that's deep? Don't you think that's good for them? Like, No Americans died in this year. And my man was, the Venezuelan dude was protected by all Cuba. Was it Cubans? The Cubans. Yeah, all Cubans, bro. Imagine that. That's how you know his own people don't love him, bro.
The night of January 3rd, Venezuela's capital, Caracas, was attacked by the US military.
Look at that, bro.
The Americans bombed several military facilities in and around Caracas, and then sent in choppers to abduct Venezuela's president, Nicolas Maduro.
They didn't even kill him, you know. They abducted him. You know how hard that is, bro? Imagine going somewhere to another country and not killing these lot do it all the time, bro. Yo, nobody can talk to America, bro. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, the only people that fucking have done some real, like, strategic shit like this, yeah, is Israel, you know. Obviously, bro, we all stand with Palestine, bro. I'm not on about the what they're doing. Like, obviously, you get me, bro. We all stand with Palestine, bro, yeah. Free Palestine, yeah. But you see what they did, bro, yeah, when they put the bombs in the pagers. Oh my gosh. As far as war goes, strategic war, they fucking smashed that, you know, bro. That was a great strategic move, you know, because imagine that. Imagine like the Palestine people now, like Palestine army people now, yeah. Bro, and you're also a guy, you're gonna be like, bro, I don't want you, man, around me, bro. Your fucking phone might blow up or something. The psychological effects that must have on the enemy, oh my God, bro. But obviously, I'm just saying this is a mad strategic move, yeah. But I don't know if I've seen America do those shit like that, but America just, Israel can't, obviously Israel got big influence of America, but if they ever went to war, bro, fuck them anyway. America will flatten anyone, bro. But yeah, man. Lord, I thought it was mad that they're using the Sonic 3000 blasters.